How's everyone doing? This is going to be a what movie should I watch vlog. I've got 8 movies that I laid out to choose from, and let me know what you're watching tonight as well. I want to watch 2 tonight, so pick out 2 from the 8 that I'm going to show you in a minute. And I'm basically going to do a movie collection in here as well. It's kind of a vlog mixture collection overview. I still don't have all of the bookcases that I need to properly display everything. I still have a bunch of movies in boxes, like box sets, Blu-ray box sets, and DVDs mostly. So most of my Blu-rays are out. Like here's my horror Blu-ray collection right there. And then some horror Blu-rays just like a little bit everywhere. I've got stuff all over the floors. And there's a whole bunch more over there. And all kinds of stuff over here. And then here's some more of the bust sets and Criterion collection right there, down there. I usually keep most of the Criterion DVDs just because some of them often has different artwork, and then sometimes I try to rationalize it. Like there's certain movies that I watched so many times, or like one of my early Criterions where I was really getting into collecting and movies, so it kind of has sentimental value. So certain ones like that I will keep. Plus the resale value isn't great unless it's something out of print or rare, although Criterion usually retains its value. There's a few Eureka releases. There's my Twilight Time collection, and there's the recent ones from this past Halloween, the Funko Horror Mystery Minis, the latest series right there. And there's some Disney, and then underneath there I have Blu-ray TV shows. And I picked up a few ones at few Blu-rays at my local Stop and Shop, brand new, still sealed. Some of these ones, like this Woody Allen sleeper sci-fi comedy, and then Brubaker with Robert Redford. And over here I've got Arrow Video. I guess I should kind of like scroll through a little bit to do a proper collection kind of overview, but I don't want this to take too long. But yeah, Arrow Video over here. Some great releases from them. And Digibooks, Steelbooks. And I often get people asking where I get these bookcases from. They're from IKEA. They're the Billy bookcases. They're good if you don't ever plan to move. And I would suggest wall mounts, because I have one over there. It's getting ready to like fall over. And yeah, I think I showed that already. There's some Funko Pops. And I'm really excited for Wuggle USA is releasing the first Phantasm on Blu-ray. I thought they were going to release a box set, but apparently not. This is the old DVD from the UK, the Phantasm Sphere set, which I absolutely love. So there we go. And then I'll go ahead and show you in here. Here's the rest of the collection. And there's my little dog, Wrigley. There you are, buddy. And the Cubs finally won the World Series, just 108 years. So that was something awesome and amazing and great. I've been a lifelong Cubs fan. That's what I named my dog after, Wrigley Field. Wrigley right there. And that was just an amazing experience. That Game 7 was one of the best games I've ever seen, let alone World Series games. It was just, so much dramatics, or so many dramatics going on throughout. Just, I could go on and on talking about that. That was an awesome experience right there. And just in time for my birthday. My birthday is coming up on Sunday, November 20th. So I'm excited for that. I already got myself a couple gifts, which I've shown already in a recent Blu-ray update. I got the Scream Factory re-release for John Carpenter's The Thing, which was at Best Buy for $17.99. Great deal for it. Amazon has it for $30. I've seen other places $35, but people are selling on eBay for like $50 and more. And sometimes people are selling just the slipcover for like $35, which is nuts. And Scream Factory, they're kind of doing cash grabs on that. It feels kind of cheap, honestly. They're re-releasing all these movies that have had tons of releases, and they're basically just throwing 1 or 2 new special features in there and doing a slipcover and a poster, and they're charging like $30. And then if you want the deluxe edition, it's like $15 more for another slipcover and another poster. And a lot of times I don't like the artwork. The John Carpenter's The Thing, which is my all-time favorite movie. Love the heck out. I've talked about it before. I love the main artwork that they did for that, the newly commissioned artwork. It's one of the best artworks for it out there. I've already shown this before. My all-time favorite artwork for John Carpenter's The Thing is right here, which is the Japanese poster. And then the Japanese Laserdisc is really amazing too, which I don't know if they have that over here or not. Here's some stuff that I've been meaning to show off for a while. Some autograph. I guess I don't have it. I got to find out where I put it. But some different stuff. Oh no, here it is right here. I do have it. It's just stuck in there. But there you go. There's the artwork for the Japanese Laserdisc. I love the heck out of that. So, and here's one of my favorite pieces in my collection as well. I don't know if you can pick that autograph up on there. You can take this out and show you a little bit better. Right there. Had this for years now. There's so many things in my collection which I haven't shown yet that I really need to show. But here's the artwork, which I'm sure everybody's seen, for John Carpenter's The Thing, the collector's edition from Scream Factory. I do love that artwork, but again, the Japanese know what's up with the artwork. So, and then there's the horror Blu-ray collection. I got that signed up at a Monsters and Robots Horror and Comic Book Convention from Alex Vincent, which is awesome. Comic-Con exclusive slipcover for Chucky, or Child's Play. Chucky did it. He was nice. That was a great experience. I'm looking forward to the next convention. It's like right in my backyard. But I'm going to do a whole video about my collection of John Carpenter's The Thing. I have a whole bunch of different releases. I think I have 12 total. So I guess I'll go ahead and show you right here too. I got sidetracked. This is why I edit a lot of my videos. I get sidetracked so much. I ramble like crazy. I go on little side tangents. But here's the 8 that I picked out to choose from right here. The newest Lionsgate Vestron Video Collector Series Blu-ray release for Return of the Living Dead. I remember loving this growing up as a kid. I had a big crush on her. She was super hot. And looking forward to revisiting. I always remember him, that really skinny, creepy guy. Zombie right there. And this has some new special features. Looking forward to delving into that. But there she is right there. But yeah, I remember this one freaking the heck out of me when I was a kid. The first two were more comedic. This one was more direct horror, in my opinion. And some really creepy effects in there for the zombies. And oh, her too, what she was doing, cutting herself, and eesh, that always gave me the heebie-jeebies. But love the heck out of that movie. After that, they all went downhill. I think there was a couple more after that. I think, yeah, I can't remember all the titles, but one was like just awful. I remember seeing like the Sci-Fi Channel like forever ago. Slugs, which I haven't seen, but I do love the killer bug kind of movies, like Squirm, and Creepy Crawlers is one that I don't hear people talk about, which I thought was really good. Kind of a newer one. This is from the director of Pieces, so that's interesting. He went from Pieces to the killer slugs. But yeah, like movies like Them, Earth vs. the Giant Spider, and all those kind of ones. I'm big into those killer bug movies. This was in the horror pack, the recent horror pack. It's an exclusive, and it's signed up right there, which I think is really cool that they're doing that. I think that's awesome, and I love the whole concept of it. I've been on board since day one for it, and it basically sends you, I think, 4 Blu-rays or 4 DVDs, depending on which pack you choose from, and the longer subscriptions you get, the cheaper it gets each month. So it's a subscription-based service. But looking forward to checking this one out. Dolly Deadly. I do love killer doll movies. Dolls, Dolly Dearest, things like that. Yeah, the subgenres that freak me out the most: alien abductions, like Fire in the Sky, totally creepy, Fourth Kind, and then like killer mannequins, or even, well, just the fat mannequins in horror movies in general, like Tourist Trap. Utilizes that a little bit. It's a supernatural slasher. It's one of my all-time favorite slashers, either 1A or 1B usually. And then I put Psycho as kind of the granddaddy of all slashers, kind of prerequisite. But the original House on Sorority Row is up there, My Bloody Valentine. But yeah, mannequins, and then killer dolls. Killer dolls freak me out. And killer kids too. Killer kids, like one of my all-time favorite movies is Who Can Kill a Child, or Island of the Damned. I like Island of the Damned better as a title, but Who Can Kill a Child, I guess, is more, you know, grabs your attention a little bit more. Next up is Bad Ronald, which I saw a long time ago. It's been forever. This creepy kid is like hiding out in this house. I think he killed somebody. It's been so long, but I remember really enjoying the heck out of it, and I rarely hear anybody talk about that one. But Dolly Deadly does look creepy. Looking forward to checking that out. Haven't seen that one before, never heard of it, but I like that they're doing these exclusives, and especially with autographs. I think that's awesome, so I'm hoping the movie will be cool. Queen of Blood, which looks super awesome right here. And it says John Saxon in here. So, I know this does have a Blu-ray release. This is from Cheesy Flicks. They put out a bunch of great budget titles. The transfers aren't always that great, but I love what they do. Kind of like Mill Creek for horror and cult. Jason Goes to Hell, which is the unrated version on here. The Blu-ray box set doesn't have the unrated version, which is such a shame to me. I don't know. It always disappoints when I see box sets or Blu-ray releases not having the proper versions or not having all the special features. Like Idle Hands, I was a big fan of, and I was so bummed. I got rid of the DVD, then the Blu-ray came, and it didn't have some of the special features, like the commentary, which I was digging. Campfire Tales, which I got this from a trade a while back, and I still haven't checked it out. And I think this is out of print now and has a pretty star-studded cast. Not sure what year this came out. From the look of it, with the the faces right there, I wouldn't say like late 90s, maybe mid to late 90s. I don't see it on the back right here, but great cast with Amy Smart, who's always freaking stunning. Ron Livingston, Office Space, always thinking that. Christine Taylor, stunning as well. James Marsden. So I definitely dig the heck out of that. Right there always reminds me of a Final Exam, the cover to that. Trying to, does it say? I don't see it on here, but I'm guessing like mid to late 90s for this one. But looking forward to checking that out. And then Inhuman Resources from Fangoria Presents, which I've seen a bunch of these kind of office kind of killer ones. Reminds me of Severance, which is another one that I think is super underrated. And recently I saw Bloodsucking Bastards, which was really enjoyable as well. But Severance, I think, is... I'm going to make my top 10, top 20 underrated horror movies list. And I think Severance might go in the top 20. I don't think the top 10, but... So out of these 8 right here, pick 2 for me to watch tonight. And it's getting dark already. It's getting dark at like 4:30 now. I don't know why I just showed you the window, but... I'm in a goofy mood, but I'm excited to watch some horror right now. The only ones I've seen, Jason Goes to Hell before. I've seen Bad Ron, it's been ages, and I've seen Return of the Living Dead 3, which has been ages. The rest I haven't seen. So, and then, well, like I said, The Thing is my all-time favorite movie. Rob Bottin's practical effects, Dean Cundy's cinematography, Ennio Morricone's score, John Carpenter's directing, the sense of isolation, paranoia, the snowy setting, the aliens, the creatures, just everything about it. All the whole cast was fantastic. So I got the phone case right there for The Thing. So I got that. Man, I can't remember who. I got it from Scream For Me Inc. I think maybe. I know I've mentioned it before in past, but somebody on Instagram, they have a website, and they have all kinds of cool horror related stuff. So I got it from there. And here's Blu-rays right there, DVDs, more Blu-rays, some Christmas 10s and special editions, the new Labyrinth set, which is amazing. More Blu-rays, DVDs, all mixture. Yeah, I gotta get, I want to say probably 3 more bookcases and that'll be good. This one's just the shell. I'm gonna replace that one, get another one there, and then another one in the other room back there for more horror Blu-rays, because I need more space for that. Yeah, Chud 2 just came out as well from Lionsgate, the Vestron Video Collector Series. Chud 2, Bud the Chud, which is so much fun. Great horror comedy movie. Love this one. Super entertaining. I love the special features that they're doing for these Vestron Video series. Reminds me of Arrow Video, what they do with a lot of their ones, with Red Shirt Pictures, where they interview some of the cast and stuff like that. Satan's a Little Helper, the Blu-ray release that's out of print, goes for ridiculous money now, but it was originally like $3.99. But such a fun movie, even though that's the TV version of it, still enjoyable to me. The Initiation, which from Arrow Video, love this movie. I think a very underrated slasher. The screen debut of Daphne Zuniga, which I think she was on Melrose Place back in the day, but this was really enjoyable. Also has who else was in here? Clu Gulager as well, from Return of the Living Dead. He's been in a ton of stuff. And I believe his son directed Feast. His son's been around for a while as well. And here's some other different horror movies. I remember watching this all the time when I was a kid. The Emilio Estevez segment was my favorite horror anthology. The Mind's Eye, which I love the heck out of this. It's so... If you like scanners, I would highly recommend the heck out of this. Gore and people's heads exploding. I really dug this one. From Joe Begos, who also did Almost Human, and a lot of the same cast people in here. The villain here was amazing. Dr. Slovak, I believe his name was. But yeah, telekinetic powers, just awesome. The finale to that, amazing. Highly recommend that one if you love low-budget horror and scanners and stuff like that. Condemned, which is gross, you know, kind of Slime City-esque. Yeah, if you like gross splatter kind of stuff like that, I think you'll dig that as well. And let's see, here's some more. There's the horror DVD collection right here, so this is all horror. And there's Seinfeld, the old Best Buy fridge set. And there's my all-time favorite alien abduction movie. That's the movie that freaked me out the most, Fire in the Sky. I'd love to see that get a Blu-ray release. So, this I believe is getting a Blu-ray release from Vinegar Syndrome next month. This was out of print for a while. It's a cheesy, cheesy movie. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Love the heck out of this. Already has a Blu-ray release. I do have the Blu-ray release for that. This is one that I watched all the time growing up, so I'm kind of keeping it for the memories. And that was out of print. Here's another one of the Thing editions that I have. Right there. I feel like Frostbitten is pretty underrated too. Don't hear people talk about that. Loved Ones, I don't know if I can consider that one underrated. Great movie though. I'd highly recommend the heck out of it. Cold Prey 2 I feel like is underrated. Definitely one of my favorite slashers of recent years. I need to pick up Road Games. Apparently got an Australian Blu-ray release that I think is region free. Love that movie. Pen needs a Blu-ray release for sure. Alter, which I think is super underrated. But yeah, here's some different stuff all over the place. Summer School, one of my favorite movies of all time. Love the heck out of it. And it was just the 75th anniversary of Citizen Kane. They Warner Brothers re-released the Blu-ray for it. So there we go, kind of a room tour, movie collection tour. And again, let me know which out of these 8 movies, which 2 I should watch tonight. Right there. Scroll through again. And that's Wrigley snoring. But yeah, let me know what you're going to watch tonight as well. And I hope everybody's doing well. Take care.